Hello and welcome to Sagi-Centric, where we do only Sagittarius readings all the time, but cross watchers are welcome. Today we're going to do an energy check-in and see how your person is thinking and feeling about you currently. So, how is this person Sagittarius came to the reading for today feeling about Sagittarius? What's on their mind? What would they like to say to Sagittarius at this time? Let's see. We've got, I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I will own you. This is from Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. Okay, so your person is feeling very arrogant right now. They seem to believe, Sagittarius, that they can control you. You know, that they're just so irresistible that all they have to do is look into your eyes or have you look into theirs and you will be, I don't know, stupefied by their awesomeness or something. Wow. Your person's really feeling themselves, huh? Let's see what else. What else would they like to say? I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. This is from Amarillo by Morning by George Strait. That is really a contrast there. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, yeah, your person's talkative in a very interesting, eclectic way today. So what else is on this person? What else would they like to say to Sagittarius at this time? What else? We've got, I never knew I loved you till you were gone. So I got to get up early in the morning to find me another lover. This is from the song Early in the Morning by the Gap Band. Well, they're kind of, sort of, all over the place, wouldn't you say, Sagittarius? So on the one hand, they're arrogant. On the other hand, they want you to know that, you know, they don't have any money, but they feel free. Okay. And then they point out that, you know, they didn't know that they loved you until you were gone. So I'm going to guess here this is our typical no contact situation or, you know, ex-person situation. Since it says here you left, you're gone. But they're trying to downplay that here, and they're suggesting that they think, well, I guess I got to go find somebody to replace Sagittarius, which, of course, we both know is not so easily done. So, yeah, their feelings at this time are kind of, I don't say all over the place, but kind of like, they seem resigned to the fact that you're gone and that they need to move on the one hand, but on the other hand, they seem to enjoy this idea that they could just, you know, like snap their fingers and you like be their slave or something. So I don't know. I mean, that's probably some wishful thinking. This is maybe more realistic, and actually this middle thing is maybe the most realistic, that they don't have any money, but that's okay. They're free. I don't know how free they want to be, and certainly I don't think I think they're exaggerating. They're not being totally transparent with us, Sagittarius. So let's see what else we can find out. Okay, so how is this person, how are they really feeling about Sagittarius at this time? How are they really feeling about Sagittarius? We've got divine intervention, but it's reversed. Upright, it would say unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, and saved just in time. Okay, we also have side piece, secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, and only late night calls. So now that's interesting. It's almost as though they feel like they wish that you could be their side piece, that they could have a secret romance or hidden affair with you. And that's a whole nother category here, because I hadn't seen a third party energy other than this person saying they've got to go find someone else. It could be that this is sort of a comment from a previous time, and that now they actually have found someone else, but they're not really satisfied with this person. I mean, after all, they were just a replacement for you. You know, they were just like, well, I need a warm body or a butt in the seat or whatever. So they're not maybe satisfied with that, or maybe they're not really satisfied with the prospect either of going out and finding someone, if that is the case. But either way, they still are wanting something with you. That's how they feel. But it seems like maybe they want something on the side. You know, it's like they don't want the main dish. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe it'll come out in something else here in this reading. But yeah, they feel like the universe is not intervening to make this thing happen, which they should recognize that the universe is probably not going to step in and help them to take you on as a side piece. So I have to say, you know, congratulations to this person. I don't know if I've ever seen such an outrageous idea presented in any of the readings I've done, ever. But okay, fine. Let's find out a little bit more about what's going on with this person. Okay, so tell us, what are this person's intentions towards Sagittarius at this time, if any? What, if any, intentions does this person have towards Sagittarius right now? We have the Knight of Coins, and we have the Four of Swords. Okay. Well, I thought it was pretty clear with the Knight of Coins, but just in case I didn't understand, here's the Four of Swords. I expect a similar something at the bottom of the deck here. Oh, we got the Devil. Okay. So that's interesting because they don't appear to have intentions right now. They seem to be hanging back, and I don't know why. I mean, they could be focused on other things like their work. They could be just trying to heal from something that, you know, they just want to have kind of like a quiet space right now, just themselves in it, or at least not something in particular with you, even though again we got this side piece thing. They maybe that's the thing, you know, maybe they want to focus on other things, but they want you in the picture, and you know, they want to, you know, have some adult fun with you, but they don't, like I said, they don't want the whole enchilada, because there's something else going on. And with the Devil here, that kind of, you know, it goes back to, you know, they're definitely desiring you. You know, they're definitely probably still fantasizing about you. That comes through every reading, Sagittarius. Every single reading. Okay. So before we close out, we're going to get a few messages from this person, if we dare. A few more messages. Okay. What else would this person like to say to Sagittarius? And it'd be great if they'd like clarify some things here. But what would this person like to say to Sagittarius at this time? We've got, I can't stop thinking about you. Well, that goes with the Devil energy that we just saw at the bottom of the other deck. We also have, I want to be different. Well, maybe they're acknowledging here that this is strange and funky, okay? And they would like to be different. They wish that they maybe would take action that was, I honestly would say, more honorable. I mean, hey, I'm not judging, you know. I mean, if you are okay with being a side piece, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, maybe there is something wrong with it, but again, that would be somebody else's opinion. What matters is what you think. So if there's nothing wrong with it from your perspective, then that is what it is, and it's fine. What else would this person like to say to Sagittarius at this time? What would they like to say to Sagittarius? We have, I don't know where to start. Well, they have a lot they'd like to say to you. And I wish I could be fully honest with you. Wow. What the heck? This has me very curious, Sagittarius, of what in the world they're talking about. But I think that will be a reading for another time. I've filled up the screen. And this concludes your reading, Sagittarius. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to this channel. It's a teeny tiny channel, but I would love to see it grow. And I'd love for the algorithm to give it some love. So give it a thumbs up too while you're at it. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, and I hope there will be one, goodbye.